welcome to Kentucky Brew Review. I'm Catfish.
Special K.
And I'm Prairie Dog.
It's night. We have an Oktoberfest beer. It's that time of the year again. We have Left Hand Brewing's Oktoberfest. This is a Marzen lager. If you're not familiar, Marzen lagers are Oktoberfest beers. They start coming out about this time of the year. Right now it's August, the end of August. We're not going to do a ton of Oktoberfest this year because we've already done like literally all of them. But we have had a few of our fans suggest that we do some head-to-heads with some Oktoberfest, which is a good idea. So we might, at some point, do some head-to-heads. Now, if you're not familiar with Oktoberfest beer, a lot of them are similar. They're similar to Bock's, so they're going to be sweeter. They're not going to be very hop forward. They're going to be more malt forward, and they're easy drinking. And this specific one says to serve between 40 and 50 degrees. That's about what this is at. The ABV is, I'm trying to find it on here. I don't see it. It says serve in a pub glass or a pint, so we're kind of like tiny pints. 6.6% alcohol by volume. So. Left Hand makes some awesome stouts. I haven't had too many of their other beers, though, so we're going to find out. So head is khaki.
Very nutty smell.
Very carbonated, so I've got some heavy carbonation on there.
Yep. What is that color? Is that
it's more like an amber, like an amber color. I consider that amber.
Yeah, it's amber.
Yeah, it's a little nutty, but there's not a lot going on. It smells very clean. It smells very clean, which is interesting. So let's
my head's really dying down. That's great.
So it's a tiny bit watery. It has a little bit of a hoppiness up front, not a lot, just enough to cut through a little bit of the maltiness you get on the back end. It's smooth and easy drinking, and that's what you want out of an Oktoberfest. And for a 6.6%, you know, it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's extremely refreshing too. It's just got a cool taste to it.
It tastes like a good game day beer.
I'm enjoying this. This is definitely a great Oktoberfest. Some of the problems I run into with Oktoberfest is some of the times they're too sweet. This one is not that. It's not candy sweet.
It's not really sweet at all.
It has a little caramel in there. Like I said, it's malt forward. If you're not into hops, it has a tiny bit in there, but it's not. If you're not a hop head, it's not going to bother you. So like, if you're not into like,
I'm not a huge hop head, and
so
I'm a big fan of this right now.
Excellent, you know, example of the style. It really is.
Yeah.
Now my only issue was I paid $2.79 for a single. So 6 packs are about $12, which is, that's about at the top end of what I'm going to pay for a beer. This is 6.6%, but when I'm paying $12 for a 6 pack, I'm only paying for 8 or 9% beers. So that is a little on the high side. Do I think it's worth it? I think I'm going to dock it a little bit for it, but not a lot. So I'm going to go and rate this beer. I think this beer is a 7.5. It would have got an 8 if it wasn't as pricey as it is. It's still great. It's a great Oktoberfest beer. If you want to try an Oktoberfest and you're tired of the Samuel Adams ones, highly recommend this one. Definitely a good choice.
Yep. I'm going to go with the 7, mainly just because I take extreme issue with the pricing. But it's a great beer. I mean, really, this is just fantastic. It's subtle, it's smooth. It's something that I feel like I could drink on all day until I don't know what I'm drinking anymore.
So 3 beers for you.
Yeah, right?
6%, yeah, that'd be 3 for you.
I'm also going to rate it a 7. I agree with Prairie Dog. The price is a bit of juicy for me, although I think it makes a great game day beer.
Yeah.
Getting especially into the fall season, you know, football weather, getting a little bit cooler out there. It would be fun to drink on, but for the price, you cannot drink on it for a very extended period of time.
It's going to mix really well with food too.
Yeah.
So
you know, I can imagine, you know, hot dogs, burgers, any cookout food.
Really anything at the stadium. I think you're onto something there. This is the perfect thing to take for some tailgating.
So I'm a big fan of Samuel Adams Oktoberfest, and see, my thing with that is it's $13.99 for a 12-pack of that. So when you have that and this, while that's a tiny bit sweeter, I think that's better than this. And for price-wise, I would probably pick that over this, but I'm not by any means saying don't try this. If you're into Oktoberfest beers, it's definitely one to give a try. All right, well, that's been our episode. If there's something you'd like to see on the channel, you can leave a comment down there. Don't forget to hit that like button. I'm Special K.
I'm Catfish.
And I'm Prairie Dog. Thanks for watching. You weren't ready for that, were you?
I wasn't.
Mate.